Former featherweight champion Ilia Topuria vacated his title at the beginning of 2025 and announced his moving up the weight class to the lightweight division. The current lightweight champion of UFC is Islam Makhachev. Ever since the move up, Topuria, who holds a record of 1-6-0-0, has been urging for a title run against Makhachev, even though the latter has shown no interest in the bout because Topuria had just moved up the weight class and he needs to prove himself first. The same stance has been supported by American promoter Chael Sonnen and the former MMA fighter Daniel Cormier. Ilia Topuria's response to Islam Makhachev turning down the fight invite: "He is scared." A few days back, Topuria spoke to MARCA about his future course of action post his move up and also asked about his stance regarding Makhachev's decision to not fight him at the moment. "He's scared. Of course he's scared. Of course. It's like it's always an easy fight until they put your name on the contract. So, we all know that. If it was that easy, and if I was such a dwarf as he says he would already share the octagon with me, wouldn't he? There's a reason he doesn't want to, I understand. It's okay. Get up there, welterweight, it's okay." While Topuria's claim might have been offensive to the fans as well as the entire MMA community, former MMA fighters and promoters like Sonnen and Cormier came forward to support Makhachev's stance in the entire scenario. In a recent talk with Cormier, Sonnen stated in favor of Makhachev. "My first sense is that's fake news and it's a real insult to Islam. I don't believe that Islam's scared to fight anybody. I think the evidence of that fact would be the fact that he switched opponents and took on Money Moicano with no training camp, no preparation, just because it's the right thing to do, and made sure that the golden rule was followed, which is the show must go forward." The former fighter went on to speak about this issue, with Sonnen adding more to his thoughts: "I don't believe it to be any more than a rumor. I also think it's a little bit insulting to be the one to have to ask Islam, will you fight a 45-pounder, considering that would make the third 45-pounder that Islam was forced to face." He further added, "And the only thing Islam has ever told us is that he himself would like to change weights. So, if he himself is not allowed to do the one thing that they're asking him to do 3 times over, I'm light on that. I don't think it happens." Daniel Cormier agrees with what Sonnen says and talks about how it must be the 5 title defenses that Makhachev has faced during his career. Out of these 5 defenses, 3 were against featherweights, which is something that Makhachev might not want anymore. Even though no concrete reason has been produced by the Dagestani fighters team, a fight between Topuria and Makhachev is far from being materialized at this point in time.